So here's a fun thing I'm going to do. I'm going to make myself a monogram. My wife makes monograms, and she says that it's all the rage for the middle initial to be very big and in the middle, and then your first name and your middle name to be small and on the sides. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it for this shirt, which is one of my favorite shirts and one of my wife's least favorite shirts. It's my favorite shirt because it's very worn out and comfortable. It's my wife's least favorite shirts because it's worn out. That's kind of how it goes, isn't it? So let's get to it. So with Inkscape, I like to make a monogram using a 4x4 document size for our 4x4 hoop. Now I have a 4x4 size. It's extremely simple in inkstitch. My middle initials, or my initials, DFT, I want that to be in Anglican. This Anglican text I got from 1001freefonts.com. You can just search Anglican. It will come up with Anglican here. There's only two. But they are free, 100% free. It's in the Old English style. Being free listed on here, that means you can also use it for free in commercial applications. I love this font. So I have created my text. Always the first thing you do, object to path. Now, always the second thing we're going to do, fill in stroke, check this box or check this button right here. This one is for filled in. This one is for not filled in. And when you do your break apart, it should not fill in. Keep it on simple. Close. Now I'm going to push the control button and click. That will give me this one item. I'm going to move that over. I'm going to unselect snap. Move that somewhere I want it to be. Push control, click that object, and then move it over. Push control, click that object. I'm going to move it up here, and I'm going to resize it large. I kind of want it to ever so slightly overrun each other. I like that. Okay. Let's make sure it's good. Everything's valid, and I'm doing this kind of all as black, and I'll go ahead and set it, but I'm doing it all as black. But on this shirt, I'm actually going to do it with white thread or a very shiny, silvery, light color. Your machine doesn't know what color thread you have on it. And that's it. So let's go ahead and, actually, you know what? Highlight all of this because I want to set parameters. I want the spacing to be between rows to be less so that it makes a more of a satin type stitch. Hit apply. As long as there's no errors, we're good. Extensions, inkstitch, visualize. And we're good. Outstanding. Close that out. I need to save it. Always save it as an SVG first. I'm going to put it in embroidery file. I'm going to put it in my monogram. I'm going to call it me.svg. Hit save. I'm going to save as again. Me, still in my monogram folder. Me.pes for my brother embroidery. And the embroidery file takes longer to save than the SVG. As soon as this goes away, we're good. Let's throw it on a thumb drive. And now we're good. Let's see. Bunch of stuff open here. Embroidery. My monogram. The PES for me. I'm just going to drag that down in there. And copy. Spare me.ps. Outstanding. Going to remove. And so I made one minor little mistake that I didn't make my last initial, the middle one really big. I went DFT. I just had to swap these around. It's the same thing. It all works out the same. So how did it come out? Not too shabby, eh? I like it. I think it looks really good. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.